I always try to do this as a cartographer, as a map maker for your consciousness. And I took that last picture from the video I just did, and I'll make it a little more plain for you to see. I always explain this in the three levels, not in a triangle, in the three levels of things, in the three gears of consciousness, in the three different states of being. And here it is again. I know underneath this little logo over here, I missed the last one, but it was body, mind, and spirit. And then it was body, liquid, and air, meaning the heavier, denser material, the liquid, and the air. And the connection is always to the moon and to the sun. And even the images of what these people are, it images this entire thing. When you go over to the right all the way and you have this spirit, it's spiritually empty though when you get into religion or the archetype of what a Chris angel would be. He deals with spirit, but it's all in the digital, inorganic, and material world. It's a very dense type of reality it's very connected to the moon even. And then if you look at as you go farther up into people that use an airy nature about them, even like poets, they're very airy. And these liquid people, and what the liquid is in the density of our consciousness. And so this connection to the moon and the sun, once again, if we get into what techno-shamanism is, it uses a very spiritual understanding, a wisdom, but it uses it through the airwaves of the digital inorganic world. They have to speak through that. We're natural shamans. They use the sun. They use the sun to speak because the sun is the highest form. It's connected to the air and through spirituality. So the spirit and the air bind together to become what the sun is, the organic matrix. And so again, this is saying once again, there's nothing wrong with either of them. It's where does the energy come from? Where does it flow from? Does the energy come through the salty body that comes absolutely through the moon, as I've explored in many times with everyone to show you how that works? Or does it come through the sun matrix, the solar matrix, which is spiritual, airy, and organic? Everyone came from the sun, as is said. God made man so man could become God. So we became dead in the Saturnian world, down in the lower left-hand portion of the matrix, which is connected to Saturn, the body, and the moon. But as we evolve in whatever way we choose, some go up the ladder, some go down the ladder, some go to the right, some go up. But the goal for everyone, where we all get to, is back to our solar form. We recycle ourselves back to the original source, which is the sun. The path can be through the moon, the path can be through different planetary energies. But as this sits here, as we see, again, the body and the material sciences, they're fine and dandy. We live in this body. It's how we live. But as we upgrade our states of consciousness as well as matter, we go from being matter, M-A-T-T-E-R, M-A-D-D, are you mad? The matter is about the dense physical world. And as you can fool yourself and go up into the mind levels with the rabbit in the hat and still wearing that black cloak and get yourself even farther into what you think is spirituality through the Chris angels and through the religions, when they have really no connection to the sun at all because they're monotheistic moon-worshipping cults. Or you can step up a level and become liquid and become like these kind of fake gurus, kind of fake yogis that are out there speaking these things that are closer to the sun. They're a step up, but they're still haven't reached the climax of what they are. So we can look through these things and see where we are consciously, where we are physically, what is our What is our body state like? Are we more dense or are we more liquid? Are we breathing more? Are we drinking more? Are we eating more? Are we totally identified with our body? Are we totally identified with our mind? Are we totally identified with our spirituality? Now, we're a whole conglomeration of this entire thing, and that's part of the entire matrix. But to be able to spit out time and to be outside of the matrix, to dip in where we like, we go back through the sun, through the soul, through the entire thing. And so we get to manufacture, make seeds, make time, make energy, be a source of energy. So it's about teaching people to get back there. So come through and see what we have to offer over here. This is all about enlightening you through the airwaves, through whatever media that we have. Whether it's a physical object that we may offer you that offers enlightenment, or just some words, or maybe a liquid, whatever it might be. Come through and see us. Hope you guys are well. Spring yourself up. Have a beautiful day.